The role of the project manager is primarily focused on getting things done. In order to achieve this objective of getting things done, the project manager needs to have a good grasp of how the organization works and how work gets done in the organization. It is about knowing the internal politics, the influences that work, the negotiations that are to happen, and the powers that get things moving while maintaining the autonomy of people involved. They must not feel forced or coerced in getting work done. A project manager will use various powers to get work done, but this will be done with the framework of organizational policies and procedures and the available authority. Some of these powers are based on the perception of others, while some come from the positions and yet others come from relationships established by the project manager. So let us review these powers. Positional power. It is also called formal or authoritative power. It is the legitimate power that the project manager has because of being in the position of a manager. A manager has power given by the position over the team members. Manager can ask team members to do work which the team would need to do. Informational power, the ability to gather or distribute information, the ability to hold information until a certain time or not to disclose the information at all can change opinions and perceptions. This power is seen exhibited by journalists and news agencies. A project manager many times has access to information that can help motivate the team and stakeholders if disclosed at the right time. Referent power. This is the power a project manager has over others when they have a lot of respect and admiration for the project manager. The PM is considered highly credible and others follow any advice and direction that is given by the project manager. Situational power. We see this type of power in the movies. When a disaster or a crisis hit in the movie, an ordinary person becomes the lead or is given the nod to lead others, or everyone starts to listen to that person. This also happens in projects. When a project gets into trouble, a team member may take a lead role in trying to maneuver out of trouble. Charismatic power or personal power. Having a charming personality will make people attracted to and listen to the project manager. Of course, not everyone will be charmed, but many can be. How to get this power? Well, there are many ideas out there. But my personal observation and research tells me that if a person is genuinely interested in others' well-being and shows empathy, is a good listener, and has a clear vision, people are attracted to that person. Relational power. A project manager who networks with people, creates alliances with groups of stakeholders, and develops connections across the organization enjoys this power over the stakeholders. These connections and relationships are very useful when information is being sought or opinions are to be swayed. Expert power. When a project manager is considered an expert project manager, a highly skilled person, when the project manager has education, experience, and certification to back up their point of view, stakeholders listen. Why do we go to the doctor when we have a headache? Why do we listen to the financial advisor when we have some money that we want to invest? It is because we consider them experts. This power is not easy to lose. The expert has to make blunders several times before losing the power over others. Reward power. When the project manager has the power to reward others, stakeholders listen. The reward does not need to be monetary only. Just the ability of the project manager to say good words about the performance of a resource to the resource functional manager is powerful. The resource will listen and follow. Coercive or punitive power, the power to punish someone. Why people slow down their cars while driving on the highway when they see an officer parked on the side? Is it that they do not want to be caught overspeeding? Does the officer have power over the drivers? Yes, the power of punishment. This power also does not only hold true for monetary punishment. A teacher has coercive power over the students. A boss has coercive power over the employees. Even the power to embarrass someone in front of others can change the behavior. This power should preferably be used only if others do not work. Frequent use of this power can destroy team cohesion and the relationships built within. Ingratiating power. When the project manager uses flattery or uses a reference to something common to win favor, we can say the project manager is using ingratiating power. Pressure-based power. When the project manager removes all options and leaves only one option at the table, the stakeholders have no choice except to take that option. We can say the project manager has used pressure-based power. This is quite often used in a sales situation where the salesperson makes all options highly unfavorable and presents the desired option as the best one. The buyer is left with only that option to proceed. Guilt-based power. Referencing to an obligation or duty, calling the time when a favor was given, all to make the stakeholder feel guilty and obligated to respond favorably. This is guilt-based power. Persuasive power. Providing information and facts, arguing, reasoning in order to change the opinion of others is using persuasive power. Some project managers are good at presenting information in such a way that it changes others' opinions or at least influences their thinking. The power by avoiding to participate. Sometimes by refusing to participate in a decision or discussion, by walking away from a situation, forces others to choose an option. This will work well when others are looking for agreement from everyone or when the situation demands that all should agree on something before proceeding. So these are various powers that the project manager can use to influence the stakeholders.